I don't want to get into too much detail because I'm a whole Capricorn. I'm not like a astrology type person, but I was reading on the Capricorn astrology today, and they said that Capricorns have a trouble being vulnerable, and that is true. Even saying that I'm a Capricorn makes me feel like I'm already being too vulnerable with you guys. So I don't know why I've decided to become a YouTuber when I don't even want to be vulnerable. That is a juxtaposition that I have to deal with because I don't know why, but there's like raw rice in my bedroom. Someone is cursed, but that's not me. There's a mystery in this world that we have to really figure out and solve as young people. There comes a time where I'm fed up, where I'm just gonna be like, okay, life, let's figure something else out because we can't keep on living like this, you know? I already have non-existent eyebrows. You know what? I don't feel comfortable anymore. As soon as I spoke about my non-existent eyebrows, I became insecure. Do you know why I am so insecure about my eyebrows? I never thought there was anything wrong with it, but as soon as someone my age made fun of my eyebrows, I lost every bit of self-confidence I had as a kid. Because like I'm 22 and I'm still carrying that little baggage of insecurity that y'all placed into my head when I was like 11 years old. And yes, I am going to put on eyebrows at 10 p.m. In case you guys don't know, on Instagram, I've been doing this challenge called Project 50. The base of this challenge is to build a new habit, new life routine that is just ideal to you, something that you really love and enjoy, that vibe. I've never had like a daily routine, especially after becoming a conscious human being. I think after the age of like 13, 14, you start building, even 13, 14, right? You're living with your parents, you go to school. So your daily routine is set by certain concrete programs of childhood. But there's like a certain time where you begin to build your own daily routine that you're comfortable with, something that works for you. But I was placed in a situation where I had to build my own routine at 15 and I was going through different shenanigans. So I never had a routine that was healthy for me. My routine was based on really going with the flow habits of I wake up around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I'd roll out of bed, go on social media, blah, blah, blah. It was very unhealthy and unproductive. But I didn't trust myself enough to think that I was capable of having a healthy routine. I just didn't think that that reality that I've idealized in my head was possible for me. And I didn't think I was even worthy of that life, which is crazy. You know, like how did I convince myself to think that I'm not worthy of having a good, healthy daily routine? I started the challenge and I felt really good. And I feel good. I still feel good. Never in my life can I recall a time where I felt more alive and more confident in me. And I was like, wow, this is Amina. Like, this is who I can be now. Then imagine who I can be in the future. So I'm like, where do I go from here? Because I don't have a perfect daily routine yet. I don't have like the perfect everything yet. So when this restriction of Project 50 goes away, what happens to me? You know, what's holding me accountable? That's the fucking mystery. Who is going to be holding me accountable? It's just gonna be me. I'm like a little person who went to like a workshop, like a meditation retreat workshop, and we're like approaching the end of the workshop and they're like, hey, so now you have to get ready to meditate on your own and go on this mindfulness journey, bitch. And I'm just like, wait, what? I have to do this on my own? Once the hashtag of Project 50 goes away, what's gonna happen to what I've done? Like, do I stop? No, I have to keep going, but then who's gonna hold me accountable? Why is this so scary, man? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get why change and growth is so scary to people. I've gotten so comfortable with what I've been used to that this negative habits and these unhealthy thought processes are my baseline. That's my neutral. It's my standard. I have to move on from that, and I'm allowed to move on from that. But I'm also like, whoa, that's scary too. It's all on me. And that is terrifying. And that is a lot of responsibility. But I'm an adult now, and I'm 22 now, and I have to take that responsibility, and I want to. And I'm living right now. Right now is my life. You know, that in Japanese, there's a word called honban, and there's another word called keshin. I want to be a person that's keshin shiteru, you know, keshin shite, honban o ikiteru みたいなやつ。There's a book I read called The Courage to be Disliked, and he was saying that in order for people to be truly happy, to realize that right now is your honban, right now is the real deal. It's not tomorrow, it's not when you wake up 5 a.m. every morning for 1 week. That's not when your honban or your real deal starts. Right now, this moment in front of you, the moment that you're breathing in and out, nothing else, nowhere else. This is the real deal. This is the life you have. This is the only life you have. So face it. And that requires a lot of courage because it places a lot of responsibility on our heads, you know, to be like, this is the real deal. So wait, what was I talking about? I was saying the biggest mystery. What was the biggest mystery? What was the biggest mystery? What was I talking about? Do y'all ever have those moments where you realize, oh wow, I'm alive? Not in like the we are infinite type realization, but like I am living. This is all on me. Like all on me, bruv. All I can do now with this life that I have is to pursue happiness. It's my choice. Oh my gosh, I want to be a child again. When you're a child and you're living in an ideal environment, all you have to care about is what you're doing today. And if you're going on a field trip tomorrow, you can't sleep. You're having like a sleepless night. You're sitting there in the bed, you're thinking about, oh, I'm gonna wear this outfit, I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna go sit next to Cassandra Poloponto on the bus, you know, like, and then we're gonna go on the field trip. Mom made me some cookies and I got a juice pack. I got 2 juice packs. You know, like that excitement. Being a kid was so exciting. I wasn't stressed about anything. I wasn't worried about how people will look at me, and probably had my own struggles as a kid. You know, I'm not to say that kids didn't have identity issues. I'm sure I did. Anyways, going back to the Capricorn thing, the other day I stumbled upon June's astrology reading for Capricorns. And there's this dude with his tarot cards. He was throwing tarot cards on the table. He was saying Capricorns, you have Mercury in contrograde. I don't know what he was saying. He was saying the 10 knives of 5s and the death of something. I didn't get what the fuck he was saying. But he was saying something about how Capricorns are in the phase of letting go of something that was of use in the past. Something that's not serving them anymore. That's like a phase that Capricorns are in right now. And he also said something about this is like a moment of change, a moment of transition. That theme has been so consistent in my life for the past 2 years that I'm like, okay, I got it. The crazy thing is, when people tell me that, I immediately know what exactly I'm supposed to let go. And I'm also not like a universe energy type person. I think everyone who's close to me knows that I'm like anti-energy. But gosh, like it actually seems like everything in the universe is directing me towards change. They're telling me like,
listen to what you're feeling right now, because if you don't, honey, like the universe is on your side right now for change, and you're not taking it.
That's what it feels like. And I'm just like, but I want to just lie down and I want to be a child again. And I can tell inner Amina is being like, Amina, grow the fuck up. I'm just like, I'm scared. Is this what it feels like to be in your 20s? Because if that's the case, it's actually quite iconic, isn't it? You get to explore all these crazy fucking things about life, and everything seems so dramatic, like a movie in your 20s. When I was 20, 19, 18, everything felt catastrophic. But right now, everything seems frustrating and overwhelming, but also I feel brave. Oof. I feel brave. How are we feeling here? Because I'm 22. I'm 22. I'm 22. That should be illegal. Why am I growing old? But we got this. I don't know if I got this though. Nothing that I predicted for myself when I was younger is coming true. After experiencing unexpected twists and turns like fucking millions of times, I'm just like, I don't know what to plan for. I don't know what to live towards. Not in a pessimistic way. Who am I gonna be in 3 years? I don't fucking know. Being so clueless about the future, maybe that is going to really allow me to live in the present. Carpe diem, bitches. And if we're constantly living towards this future goal, and we die before that goal is accomplished, can you guarantee that you're satisfied with your life right now? Shouldn't the goal be now? Maybe that's why I should start OnlyFans.
It's the remix.
Or maybe like a feet Instagram. Honestly, my feet, it haunts me. One thing I don't love is my feet. But then I think I shouldn't keep saying that because my feet, it's listening to me. My feet is listening to me. Don't expect content like this from my channel, okay? My content is quality. Top tier content. I wonder what this is. Is it cum? Bye-bye. I love you guys. I also appreciate you guys' comments. I show my friends your comments. That's how much I love reading. I don't read. These eyes don't function other than for reading your comments. Bye-bye.
Nice.